It was a frosty December evening in 2013 in the heart of Portland, Oregon. 12-year-old Liam Carter stood in the bustling toy store, clutching a small bag of coins and crumpled dollar bills he'd painstakingly saved over months. His mission? To buy the perfect Christmas gift for his mom, who was his world. What he didn't know was that this evening would mark the beginning of a miracle, one that would transform their lives forever. Liam's mom, Grace Carter, had been his rock since his father left them when Liam was just a toddler. At 34, Grace worked tirelessly to make ends meet, juggling two demanding jobs, waitressing by day and cleaning offices by night. Their one-bedroom apartment was modest and worn, but Grace filled it with warmth, love, and an infectious laughter that shielded Liam from the hardships they faced. For all her sacrifices, Liam admired her deeply, and this Christmas, he wanted to give her something she truly deserved. Weeks earlier, Liam had noticed his mom pausing in front of a shop window, admiring a delicate snow globe with a glittering winter scene inside. She'd sighed wistfully and said, "Maybe someday," before walking away. That moment stuck with Liam. He was determined to turn someday into today. After school, he walked 2 miles to the store, excitement and nerves swirling inside him. When he finally picked up the snow globe, it felt perfect in his hands. But as he reached the cashier, his heart sank. "Sorry, kid," the cashier said with a sympathetic smile. "The price went up last week. It's $22 now." Liam's stomach churned. He emptied his pockets, counting every penny he had, $17.36. It wasn't enough. Fighting tears, he turned to leave, his dreams slipping through his fingers. That's when a voice, deep and calm, stopped him. "Hey, let me help with that." Liam turned, his breath catching in his throat. Standing before him, dressed casually in a hoodie and a baseball cap, was none other than Alex Reed, the movie star. Alex knelt down to Liam's level, his kind eyes meeting the boy's. "Are you buying this for someone special?" Alex asked, his voice gentle. "For my mom," Liam mumbled shyly. "She works really hard. She liked it when we saw it before." Alex's expression softened. Without a moment's hesitation, he pulled out his wallet and handed a crisp $50 bill to the cashier. "This one's on me," Alex said with a smile. "And make sure the kid gets some change." Liam was stunned. "Thank you," he whispered, clutching the bag tightly. But Alex wasn't done. He said thoughtfully, "Your mom sounds amazing. Mind if I help you pick out something else for her?" Liam blinked in disbelief. "Really?" For the next half hour, Liam and Alex wandered the store together. The actor asked Liam questions about his mom, what she liked, her favorite colors, and even about Liam's interests. Their camaraderie attracted attention, and soon, a small crowd formed, whispering and snapping photos discreetly. By the time they reached the checkout, Alex had insisted on adding a cozy scarf to the gifts, saying it was just right for Grace. As Alex handed the bag to Liam, he knelt down again. "Now, promise me one thing," he said. "When you give this to your mom, tell her it's from someone who thinks she raised an amazing kid." Liam's eyes filled with tears. "I will," he promised. Before leaving, Alex noticed a woman in a sharp suit approaching. She whispered something to him, and Alex's expression shifted from curiosity to resolve. Turning back to Liam, he said with a smile, "How about we make this Christmas even more special for your mom?" Liam was confused but nodded. "What do you mean?" "You'll see," Alex said with a wink. That night, Liam couldn't contain his excitement. He placed the gifts under their tiny tree and eagerly awaited his mom's return. When Grace saw the snow globe, her eyes welled with tears. "Liam," she whispered, her voice trembling. "How did you—" "It's from me and someone else," Liam said mysteriously. "But you'll find out tomorrow." The next day, Grace stayed home, her curiosity piqued. At exactly 2 p.m., there was a knock on the door. Liam rushed to open it, revealing Alex standing there with a bouquet of lilies and a large envelope. Grace froze, her hand flying to her mouth. "Why, you're Alex Reed," she stammered. Alex smiled warmly. "And you must be Grace. Liam's told me so much about you." He handed her the flowers and the envelope. "Sometimes, amazing people like you deserve a little help," he said gently. Grace opened the envelope with trembling hands. Inside was a completed scholarship application for a local teaching program, along with a letter offering to cover all expenses, tuition, books, and childcare. Grace's dream of becoming a teacher, long abandoned, was suddenly within reach. Overwhelmed with emotion, she pulled Liam into a tight embrace. "I don't know how to thank you," she said, tears streaming down her face. Alex smiled. "Your son already did. He loves you so much, it's impossible not to want to help." In the months that followed, Grace began her journey toward becoming a teacher. It wasn't easy. There were late nights, moments of doubt, and challenges that tested her resolve. But every time she felt like giving up, she looked at the snow globe on her shelf, a constant reminder of the kindness that had reignited her dreams. As for Liam, he never forgot that magical December evening. It was more than just a story about a movie star helping a boy. It was a story about hope, selflessness, and the extraordinary power of believing in someone. That Christmas, in a tiny apartment in Portland, a miracle unfolded, and it all began with a boy, a snow globe, and a stranger who walked in and changed everything.